Rawhide is back. I haven't seen Rover since the day before yesterday, and she'd been acting very strange. Like I'd been seeing less and less and less of her, and someone else took it. And I think she moved. Brown Feet has moved across the street, and Gizmo is missing, and I don't know if he also moved across the street because I could have sworn I saw him in the front yard, which didn't make sense. I don't know what's going on anymore. It's like, it's that time, you know, they all do a reshuffle. Just when you think, hey, it's great, we got it going on, we made it through the winter, everybody changes things up. But Rover has never moved away before. I saw it kind of coming because she was moving farther and farther towards the street, and then into the neighbor's yard, and then I don't know. If she moved across the street from where she was, that's the bad guy that killed the Brown family. It's 9:11 in the morning, and this is how people feel about Peanuts right now. This guy, he comes to me, he's got a little head issue, so he knows I work with him. Or an eye issue, I should say. But yeah, everybody's just off doing their thing. And I guess Rover and Gizmo, I hope they're among them. I know there's a bunch missing, I just don't have names for everybody. I saw Mr. Brownfoot get out of Yang's cabin this morning. I saw him come out and stretch. So he's still sleeping with Yang, which scares me because I don't see Gizmo in there. But I see Brownfeet going into the big woods where L'Oreal lives, and I don't know if he's planning to move there. I don't know what's going on. It's spring. And look who's here. Hi, guy. Hi, guy. What I just went through to get out here, I won't even bother to describe, but oh my God, it's Rover. So now I'm wondering, was she maybe having babies? She just came up to me and she's just totally chowing down, not even moving, even though all these squirrels are around us. And she was growling a little bit at somebody being near her rather than move. And rather than fight them off, she's just ravenous. So I have a feeling, and I'm just chucking nuts trying to get squirrels away from us. I have a feeling she gave birth. That's all I can come up with for why I wouldn't have seen her for days. Unless, the other thing that happens is when they move, they have to set up, when you get a new territory or a new home, you got to set yourself up in it and guard it and defend it, because somebody else can come in and claim it, and then you come back and you got nothing. So she may have found a new home and she's had to be guarding it. If that happened, I just hope it's not. I hope it's not off in the woods somewhere, like the deep woods where I don't see her much. I hope that's not the case. Let's go look how she's doing. Oh, Rover, I'm so happy to see you. You have no idea. And the last time I saw her, like I said, she was acting very, I put it in a comment on the last video. She was acting very strange. The last time I saw her, she was sad is the only way I can describe it. I was on the deck kind of building, and she was there, and then two hawks came and she went into a tree, and the look she gave me was like, I'm so sorry, but I gotta go. I'm not kidding. It was so, I thought it at the time, I'm like, this is not good. And then she disappeared for 3 days, and now she's back. Right. I don't know where you were, Rover. I'm just glad you're not gone. And that's the thing. It's one thing if they move, but I gotta know they're okay, you know? And you can't. If you don't see them, how do you know? So it's hard to give them their freedom, which they have because they are wild squirrels, and live with the consequences of that. Most of my videos, I focus on the happy because we are a happy bunch, but people come and go. The squirrels come and go. Here's Head Guy. He likes to hang around. I focus on the happy because it is a happy thing. Having squirrels and a big family like this, you know, a wild family, being part of their wild family is really cool. You kind of, you get like a dual life. You got your human family and you got your squirrel family, and then the two do meet, of course, but there's a different acceptance level. Probably because I work here. Where did Rover go? Why did I not keep my eye on her? Oh, jeez, please let her be back. I'm just so glad she's okay. But that was my point, is you understand things happen and they have to leave sometimes, but it's hard to deal with when it happens, and try to have faith that they're okay somewhere. I haven't seen Rio in a long time, but I feel like she's alive. I found Rover. She's going up into where she had moved babies. She's coming up. There she is. This is way high up. That's her tail. There she is. So that's where she lives now. And that's where that day I had shown video of her moving babies. That's where she was moving them to. So I don't know why she hasn't come out in 3 days, but there she lives. Actually, what do I know? Maybe she doesn't live there. Maybe she stashes her babies there and lives somewhere else. I don't know. Okay, we have both white tip 1 and white tip 2. Oh, where'd he go? Come on, white tip 2. He was just here. White tip 2. I think he's in the castle. There's S curve. We can always tell by the tail. It looks like an S, sort of. All right, so where did white tip 2 go? He was just, there he is. There's white tip 2. And here's white tip 1. Doing a beautiful demonstration of her tail. There's white tip 2. At first I thought it was her, and then I saw he had some fur missing on the side of his neck, and I knew, see? And I knew that's not gonna be, white tip 1 doesn't have anything missing there. The other thing that's easy to tell them apart, besides white tip 1 lives in the front yard and he lives in the backyard, is white tip 1 has a white dimple on this side of her face. You can see it from the front, so when she comes at you, you can totally tell it's her. Let's see if she's covering it right now. Oh, okay, here she is. You gonna show us your dimple? There it is. I call it a dimple, but it's up near her ear. I can feel chipmunk feet on my foot. Where did they go? There's that guy. That guy. You're so nice. He's a nice guy. Mr. Brownfoot has been standing here on his hind legs this whole time I'm talking, like, hello, hello. And here's Mr. Head Guy. You deserve a better name. Let's come up with something for you that's not Mr. Head Guy. You're so sweet, and I see him all the time. And he's gonna get better, I think. Well, and by better, he might always look like that, but there's nothing really wrong. He's been fine for weeks.